We think we know and understand history till we start talking about it. Then we realize, damn, I mixed things up. Because our religions are interconnected with our history. If it doesn't favor our preferred religion, we don't entertain it. Listen, there is no shame in saying I don't know. Oh, here's someone out who have evidence. It doesn't mean the history you know is false. It just means the history you know doesn't have any tangible evidence. We have this vague idea about history. There is two things changes the history. Time and technology. But we always tend to be in this comfort zone, trying not to understand or learn about the real history that has proof. If our faith is strong, we can just hear this real thing out which has proof. At least to know there are things based on proof. That's how history works. That's how everything works. Let's try to take a basic idea of our written history and understand how intelligent those people were who lived in those times. Around 3000 BCE, that's when we start writing things down. But if we can understand where this knowledge came from and how much knowledge passed down to us, we don't have to argue wasting our time which religion has the best science book. Mesopotamia, Indus Valley, Sumerians and ancient Egyptians fall into this time period, and we are still yet to decipher Indus Valley civilization writings. That's why, as I said, as our technology improves, we'll be able to decipher these writings and learn more about this civilization. Let's take a look at what this civilization contributed to the humanity. Is it just uses megalithics or there is more? They invented the wheel, astronomy and mathematics. If you know anything about Great Pyramids, it's obvious how much ingenuity was required to construct these marvels that still stands and puzzle modern engineers and architects. Even though there are evidence to take back the age of the pyramids way back, just let's stick to the mainstream for now. The tools they used to achieve this perfection still amaze me. Archaeologists found a number of written records describing medical practice in ancient Egypt. Yes, they had doctors. They had a fair knowledge about bone structure and some awareness of how brain and the liver worked. And their understanding of cardiovascular system surprisingly sophisticated. And they also practice dentistry, and they successfully can fix bones and dislocated joints. Their written record allowed to pass down the knowledge through the ages. Some of their practice and theories not very different from the using today, like emojis, apart from all the other valuable knowledge. This is just a fraction of knowledge on top of the list. As the time goes by, there were more knowledge added to the human intellect, but information lost in the transition. That's why 350 BCE Greek philosopher Aristotle had figured out the earth is round. Ancient Greeks' contribution to the science, astronomy and mathematics is in another level, but still there are a lot of religious scriptures came after that didn't able to get it right. I know it's hard to comprehend. People were so sophisticated those times compared to the times we got our religious scriptures from. It's okay. Religion is there to make us feel better. It doesn't have to be real, just have to be reasonable. The ancient people were smart, intelligent inventors. Let's not underestimate the things we don't know. Stay informed, stay open-minded.